I did not think this interview was still going to happen. When you found out it was happening, Choppy, we were hopeful to see Michael right here in person. The nosebleeds just wanted to stick around. They're like, Michael's coming. Oh, my God, childhood dream. But Michael is not here in person.
No, he's not. He is he's on the phone.
Mike.
A little disappointed.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm in hiding, actually, is what I am. I guess you would call it hiding. How you guys doing, man? So you guys are in Phoenix? You guys are here now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why are you in hiding?
Where'd you guys get in?
Monday
night.
Oh, man, we should have called me Monday night. We should have had Monday night. No, I'm here. Just chilling at the hospital, but not the hospital, at the hotel.
He scared us there.
All right, so have you gone out and about? Did you go out? Was Monday night your socializing night?
Well, Sunday night, actually. Monday, I could have gone. I didn't do anything Monday night. I went out Sunday night. Michael Brooks, Michael Brooks, my old DB, played DB for us. He's here, so every time I come in town, he and I usually go to dinner. So we went out Sunday night and grabbed something to eat, and Monday night, man, I was exhausted Monday because I woke up early and did first take, and then got back, got about an hour rest, and then had to go right to opening night and do all those interviews and everything. But yeah, Monday night when I got done, I was done. I was done when I got done.
But what are your big dog dinners looking like the rest of the week? Are you going out with Stephen A. one night? Are you going out NFL Network, Kurt Warner and Isa one night? What? Well, let us live vicariously through you.
Well, what I would do, I would this week. You start getting closer to the weekend, man. I have to limit things because I have Saturday night. I work. Usually I work all day Sunday. I go from 6, to whenever the game starts. Friday night, we'll get out a little bit Friday night. You get out a little bit Friday night. Scheduled to do first take Friday. So after that, maybe get out and move around a little bit.
You got to go see Cardi and Offset on Saturday night. I want stories. I want video. All set.
No,
better go.
No. What do you mean? We're gonna go Cardi and Offset? Listen, man. Saturday night is the real slow night. Usually, the real slow night. Because Sunday usually, you're waking up. You're on there from 6 until when we do our show. Our show usually go from 6 a.m. till the game comes on. You do 8-9 hours of that. That's a long time and a lot of work.
Well, look, we're going out tonight.
Yep.
We're dinner on us tomorrow, whatever night. If you have one more to squeeze in, we're here till Friday morning. So, I mean, the invite is extended. I don't know where you're staying, but it's there for you. But I know you're in hiding.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that.
Man, that's a no. If I've ever heard
that
one.
was a nice no.
That's a nice no.
That was a really, really nice no. So,
well, guys, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. I don't know whether you guys heard it or not, but that wanted to do the show just to share with you. I don't know if you guys haven't heard that Sunday night when I went out and came in, Sunday night, and this is tripping me out. Because, when I was Michael Brooks came in, we had, and I don't remember it, but I guess when I came in, they said, because they asked, what'd you do? I said, I went straight to the room. But I guess I had met somebody in the lobby, talked to somebody in the lobby for about a minute. And then I went to my room, and then after I got off air and got to work, they said, come on, we're going to move you in a hotel. I said, what? Move me in a hotel for what? So they moved my hotel. And I said, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's happening? Why would we move a hotel? And they said, well, the last night you walked in, you talked to somebody. I said, I didn't talk to anybody. I went straight to the room. And then they showed it on camera that I did talk to somebody. I talked to this girl for about a minute. I don't know what they didn't show it to me. They told me, and I didn't see it. I don't know what she looked like or anything. But that's why they moved me. That's why they moved me, because I guess the girl said I said something to her within that minute that we talked, and so they moved me. So I thought you guys would have heard about it. That's why I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it. But yeah, I don't know what's the plan for the rest of the week. That's why I said I'm kind of in hiding till we figure all of that out.
No, we had
no idea.
No headline, no news story.
Yeah, well, I'm giving it to you. You should be hearing it, or you should know about it, because that's exactly what's happening. And that's why I'm saying I'm just kind of hiding and waiting to see how everything comes down. And you're in this world here. It was a minute meeting somewhere in the lobby. I don't even remember it really because I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I don't really remember it, but that's what they said.
The playmaker Michael Irvin joining us on the Diamond Factory hotline here on Shan, RJ, and Bobby. Mike, what is your feel on this game? Vegas has rarely bet as heavily on one team as they are the Philadelphia Eagles. The money is not moving. It is heavy on Philly. What's your feeling for Sunday?
Yeah, I looked at this, man, when I went back and watched the game that they played against Tennessee. I'm talking about Kansas City. You see that game, Tennessee just manhandled them in the run game. Physical. It took overtime for Kansas City to come back and win that game, and they won it in the second half. And overtime for them to come back and win that game. And in the second half, Malik Willis only had 5 completions, 22 yards total, 1 first down, and it took all of that for them to beat Tennessee. Philly has a better run game and a power run game, just like Tennessee. You go back to Tampa Bay when they played in the Super Bowl, and when they put that pressure on Patrick Mahomes, that was a problem. Philly can put pressure better than I think that Tampa team can put pressure on Patrick Mahomes. So I'm with Vegas on this. I'm leaning towards Philly with this.
Man, and it seems like it's not just Vegas. It seems like every former player is picking. It's got that Denver-Seattle vibe to it, like we had in New York. I mean, it seemed like every player that came up to us, guy who played in the league or currently, was like, Seattle's going to win this game. And is it a lot of it, so much of it, the line of scrimmage where Philadelphia can really control this game? Is that what it is?
That's what it is. It is. You start breaking it down now. You'll take Patrick Mahomes over Jalen Hurts in the passing game. There's no doubt. You're going to take Philly over Kansas City in the run game. You know what I mean? And that run game is so dangerous, man, that Philly has. Because even if the design runs, and he's so good at deciding when you're trying to play coverage or when you're trying to stop the run. And when you started playing that coverage, man, the fifth part's like the Red Sea, and Jalen Hurts knows it even before the snaps, and you can see it. It's going to be interesting to watch because Patrick Mahomes does such a great job of making plays all over the football field and he's going to have to make plays to keep his team in this game with the Philadelphia Eagles. If I'm Philly, though, you know how I feel about physical football. If I'm Philly, I would try to break their will. I will come out and just run the first 15. I was over the first 15. They'll all be running plays. I'm just going to let you guys know this ain't going to be none of that fancy stuff. We going to bust butt right here. We'll all be running plays coming right down here.
Michael, how difficult is this week just with, the circus? We're out here at Radio Row, and obviously the players are doing these podium interviews and things like that. How difficult is it to prepare for the actual game during the, just insane Super Bowl week?
It's difficult. It's difficult. But, you got to get people to help you with this. It's the guys that come in and try to do it all themselves, that come in and say, listen, I'm going to do this. I got it. You come in, you got your people. I put mine off for hey, you take care of everybody. Here's all the tickets. Here's what you need. Take care of everybody, my assistant or somebody, so I can try to focus on the game. And guys now, the first time maybe you try to do everything, you're so excited. But the second time I was like, man, I'm not touching this. I won't go with it, I'll say, hey, here's 20 tickets to my oldest, Maisha, who's really my executive assistant anyway. Maisha, I said, you take this, get these all the family, and get the hotel rooms and everything situated, get them plane tickets, but leave me out of it. Let me focus on the field. And I think that's what most guys are learning now, especially these guys now. They have so many people, and so much money they're making. I'm sure they got people taking care of that stuff so they can focus on football.
How much have you been hearing from the Eagle fans this week with the Cowboy insults?
Well, I've been hearing from the Cowboy fans with the insults too, because they get mad at me because I'm sitting up there interviewing Andy Reid. I mean, or Nick
Sirianni. Yeah.
This is my job. This is my job, dude. All right, Coach, I'm good. One of the guys, Jalen Hurst, hey, man, love you, man, on the end of the interview. That's all right, my brother. It's brotherly love. Love you, too, man. What do you mean you love me? You keep me saying that, man. What are you doing, man? Dude, stop, man. Come on, man. We ain't nowhere near this game right now. I can go ahead. I got to interview these guys. It's okay. But, yeah, they're all over me, man. Michael, I don't care. How can you do that? You were with the Cowboys. Yeah. But we need checks at the house. We need checks. We need them checks.
Hey, I got to ask you about Trent Dilfer's comment. There in a Ravens 30 for 30, he said that he loves Brady and Rodgers, but what they have done in today's modern offensive NFL world is not impressive, comparing it to the old school days. Did you see the comment, Mike? And what do you think about that discussion of offensive football eras?
Wait. He said, because I saw Trent Dilfer yesterday. Trent Dilfer said what yesterday?
So basically he said, it's not impressive when the rules have changed. You can't hit the quarterback. You can't throw receivers up the route. When they're throwing from a clean pocket, they could do anything. So he's not really impressed with Brady and Rodgers and such. He's more impressed with what guys did in the 80s, 90s, and such.
I understand the direction he's headed, but it doesn't mean that you can be less. You need to be less impressed. I can be impressed with what those guys did and impressed with what these guys did. What he's alluding to is how we've given up the accuracy and the pinpoint play. In the 80s, you needed those pinpoint plays because you were able to separate man from ball. When Troy throws that bang eight, he tells you catch it. And because same time, you and the man in the ball is going to get there. That's why you called it a bang eight. It's going to be bang, bang, boom. You're going to take this hit because they're separating you from the ball. Now they don't separate you from the ball. They have to wait on you to catch the ball. So now you don't have to be
Mike?
the same time the ball's coming. Yeah.
Sorry, you dropped out.
Oh, did I lose you guys? Yeah, because the pain ain't coming the same time the ball is coming. You can be less accurate. You can't bring the pain until after you catch the ball. So now, since we can be less accurately, we can play with more mobility. And that's when the running quarterback has come in, and now we got two brothers in the playing quarterback in the Super Bowl because you don't have to be as accurate, and so mobility becomes an important part. And both of these guys have great mobility.
Michael, there was a report from The Athletic this week that Keenan Allen is likely to get released by the Chargers as a cap casualty. He's obviously a guy who's been, banged up a little bit. He's into his 30s now. But is that a guy that if he were on the street, you'd say, hey, that's the guy. That's the number two that the Cowboys should pursue to put across from CeeDee Lamb?
Well, would I take Keenan Allen? Yes, yeah. I do. I love Keenan Allen, man. He's a great player. Ultimately, what I really want is a big-time outside receiver. A big-time outside receiver. I got CeeDee Lamb to handle this stuff in the slot. He's great in the slot, And Keenan Allen is really great in the slot. Real great player in the slot, And he did a lot of plays in the slot. He understands the game, a lot like T.Y. and understanding the game, like a quarterback and everything. But, boy, if I had my choice, I would want me a big-time outside receiver that can make plays out there on the perimeter.
LeBron or Michael?
Boy, that's a hard one, man. It's a hard game, because Michael played when Michael was Michael. Now, Michael played when Michael was Michael, and only Chicago had Michael. LeBron is playing with LeBron being LeBron, but every team now has a Michael. You got John Morant, you got Donovan Mitchell, you got so many great players in this league right now. Such talented dudes, man. So yeah. I love what Michael did, and he went and he won every championship that he played in. But you can't slight LeBron for winning the way he's winning, even in this era with all of those kinds of players. Because the athletes have gotten better. In the game, it's not as tough as it was when Michael played, similar to football, because they're not allowing all the banging. But you got to be impressed with both of those guys. Ultimately, LeBron LeBron's playing so long. He's about to be the leading scorer, over the whole NBA. You can take either one of those careers. But for me, it's always about the championships, and Michael had the most.
Thank you for joining us. Hit us up if you need us. We got you, and we hope to see you throughout the week. Thank you, Mike.
All right, guys. Be safe.